Chairman Betancourt, committee members, my name is, good morning, Shana Tova, and welcome to Plano.
I'm happy you're here on Rosh Hashanah. We're honored to have you.
Thank you. My name is Yoram Solomon. I live in Plano since 2003. I'm an elected Plano ISD board trustee. I'll start with a disclaimer. I'm not speaking on behalf of the board. The positions I will represent are my own. I'd like to talk about the biggest portion of property tax, the state portion. If you live in Plano, 64% of your property taxes go to our school district. 52% go to the maintenance and operations budget subject to Chapter 41, known as Robin Hood. Due to the recent increase in property values, these 52% increased collections by $40.8 million. However, the amount the district needs to pay the state increased by $44.6 million. If we decided to lower the tax to the effective rate, so we can collect the same amount in dollars, we would still have to pay the state an increase of $26.3 million. Just to give it perspective, Plano ISD alone paid the state $1.4 billion since the inception of Robin Hood in 1993. What this also means is that for every $1 increase in our property taxes, 57 cents will go to the state to equalize education in the state. Local property taxes are supposed to fund the local community, not the state initiatives. The quality of education in Collin County has improved, and this is why the demand to move here has increased, causing property values to increase. However, why would that represent an increase in the cost of education here or anywhere else in the state that would justify an increase in recapture? Let's call it for what it is. It is a state property tax collected through the school districts. I'd like to look at it from another angle, if you please. Incentives drive behavior. How does this drive behavior? When I ran for elections for the first time, which was not as successful as the second time, I had a vision that improving education...
1 for 1, that's fine. 50% is a good number.
I had a vision that improving education quality would increase demand to move here, which will increase property values, which will allow a combination of reducing taxes as well as paying for continuing education improvement. This is not working. Education quality improved, demand went up, property values went up, and without increasing tax rates, the amount of taxes we can keep in the district for education went down. The district is not incentivized to improve the quality of education. The city, school district, county, and college don't need more money because property values increased. Don't penalize us for that. Education equality is the job of the state. Please don't use local property taxes for that. Thank you.
Very good. Good testimony. Now, do you have a solution?
Please don't use property taxes to equalize education in the state.
All right. Now, when you do come up with a more granular solution, no, your testimony is right, spot on. It really is very good. With the Supreme Court ruling allowing us to get back into the business of legislating, we'll see what we can do. Thank you for coming,
Chairman.
especially on holiday.
Yoram, just to go back to your testimony, and I have your letter here that was actually one of the better letters and somewhat shocking to me, dated July 11th from this summer. And I mean, and members, I'd just like to point out to you, so in the, let's see. So the 2016-2017 year, the M&O local tax collections was $500 million, of which $404 million went to the Plano Independent School District. The next year, $532 million was collected, but only $398 million went to the school district. So literally, the taxpayers of the Plano Independent School District are paying $32 million more in taxes, but their school district receives $2 million, or actually $6 million less. So the amount of taxes are going up, but the revenue into the district is going down.
Yes, and as I mentioned before, even if we decided to roll it down to the effective rate, we would still have to increase $26.3 million payment to the state without changing a dollar in what we collect.
Right, which, and this is something that I'm aware of and sensed by. This is not the way it should be, because even if you wanted to lower your tax rate, your bill to the state would still go up, and even though the district would have even less money. And as I've said many times to you in private and in public and in letters, the school districts here in Collin County are the crown jewels of our community. I mean, they are what make us a special place, which make us a successful place, and attracting so many businesses from around the world. We've got to have great districts, and this kind of finance system just really isn't working for our community. So I appreciate you bringing this to our attention, and really appreciate your thoughts on this really important topic.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.